room in the lunchroom. The new wires immediately start paying off. Early in May of 1992, FBI cameras catch Stanford arriving at the law office with his consigliere and Joseph Cianglini, brother of the Young Turk's second in command. Inside, John Stanfa angrily announces that he knows the Young Turks are looking for him. They want him dead. But Stanfa doesn't want a war. He wants to make one last attempt at diplomacy. His first move is to make Joseph Cianglini his new underboss.
I guess he thought, as a concession to them, he would be able to control them. This saying, keep your friends close, keep your enemies even closer. This was the way to keep an eye on them. But we fully anticipated we were going to see an increase in violence. But we were surprised by what did happen.
Informants tell the FBI that Stanfa invites Joseph Cianglini's younger brother Michael and the Young Turk boss Joey Merlino to a secret meeting. Here, Joey and Michael become made members of La Cosa Nostra.
You have to swear to place the family before anything else in your life. God, your own personal family, your mother, your father, your wife, your children. If the family calls you, you come before them.
Now, as made members of La Cosa Nostra, the two Young Turks enjoy special privileges.
The benefits that come with that are that you can conduct your rackets, whatever they may be, without fear of interference from someone who is not a member. The family in a dispute will always decide in your favor if you are a member and the other person is not. A member cannot be killed unless the boss of that family to which he's a member approves.
For John Stanfa, promoting the Young Turks is his final act of diplomacy. The FBI and the Organized Crime Task Force will keep a vigilant watch to see if Stanfa's bold move stops the violence. But agents still need to collect more information about the crime family to shut them down for good. Through an informant, they learn the law office is not the only place where Stanfa and his associates are congregating.
We found out that Stanfa had opened up a dinette next to another business he owned, which was a food distribution business. And surprisingly, Stanfa actually worked at this place every day. John Q says he would go to work, and he actually worked there. You'd see him out there smoking, cooking, and handling stuff. But he was also meeting his family members there and discussing my business. So the next step logically is to attempt to get a Title III bug installed in the dinette so that we can listen to the conversations he's having with these members and associates of the family.
Once the microphone is installed inside the dinette, the FBI hears that an angry John Stanfa is still having problems with the Young Turks. He requests a final sit-down with Joey Merlino. Joey Merlino and Michael Cianglini pay a visit to Stanfa. Gamblers are complaining that the Young Turks are not honoring their bets. Merlino assures the boss he'll fix the problem and make good on the debts. The meeting ends amicably. Perhaps there can be peace within the family. Early in March, FBI surveillance agents observed Joseph Cianglini and a waitress opening up the Stanfa dinette. It's almost exactly 1 year after his brother Michael was nearly gunned down at his home.
His activities were easy to document.
March 2nd, 1993, in South Philly. Underboss Joseph Cianglini and a waitress opened John Stanford's diner. Shortly after 6:30 a.m., 4 gunmen launched an attack. Cianglini is gunned down. The surveillance agent alerts FBI HQ and calls 911 for an ambulance. The FBI agent on surveillance arrives on the scene. Joseph Cianglini has been shot repeatedly to the head, neck, and chest. The waitress is unharmed. Cianglini has somehow managed to survive the deadly attack.